UTOPIA with Kea Ncube on TransAfricaRadio.
Just the one that came and captured you.
It's been hip hop like since I was a kid. Like I'm telling you, I've never really liked other genres. Other genres are actually cool, like reggae, but I love them as listening to them, not doing them.
Mm-hmm. And who in the hip hop scene has like influenced your sound internationally as well as locally as in Africa?
Locally, I don't think anyone has influenced my sound, but internationally, I really hate to admit it sometimes, but it has to be Nikki. I've loved her from day one, so I think she's actually influenced me, and I actually loved EVE, being hard. Exactly. So I think she's also part of that in my life.
She's also there in your life.
Yes.
So, and being receptive to you as a rapper. But you know how people are, they see you as a woman first before they see you as the musician.
I mean, of course. I really can't say much about Swaziland because we don't have a large platform, but it's being received like very good. But it's just that it's a small country, so it's a few of us, and you might not really see much of a difference. That's why you have to go beyond borders, actually. So yeah.
And beyond borders, what's it like?
It's actually great. Sometimes, people tweet about my music and I'm like, oh, you actually know my music. And it's really, really heartwarming. Like, it's just great.
It's just great. You're feeling good about it.
So now I can't really judge if it's SA or home. But I can say that home is really giving me some love. Yeah. But then I'm hoping that I go way further than that.
Definitely. So let's get into the first song, Reflexing featuring CIYAHs Killer. What are you flexing about, girl?
Flexing we were in the studio with CIYAHs Killer. I was actually doing my songs, right? And then like the beats dropped. I was like, yo, this is actually a nice beat. And CIYAHs Killer's like, I know you can kill this. And then we started just writing, and then we just spits, like we just spat in the studio, and a song was made. It wasn't really like something that you have to think about and stuff. We just went into the studio and did that, and it became a hit.
And so CIYAHs definitely gonna be on it nonetheless.
Of course, he had to. I mean, it was a great beat.
It is a great beat. And the first time I heard it, I was just like, who's this girl? Showing us things here. Like, I was just like, oh my goodness. And it's so nice to hear like a lady come that hard
I'm
on
so
a
glad
beat,
you love it.
So thank you so much for giving that to us. It's like it's our African version of Bodek Yellow.
Thank you. Once I take out the video, it's going to be great. I think that's when people are going to know it, because most people actually know songs when they have a video out.
Yeah. Let me know as to what you want to know from the lady from Swaziland. But let's get into it. It's called Flexing. And who's she featuring on this one? CIYAHs Killer. So any questions you have for us, just send them through to +27792544329. That is the WhatsApp line. Say, Sia, what's up? How you doing, girl? Just send her out a big shout out here. So let me know, how's your family in this whole music game? Are they supportive of you, or are they just like, let's see what happens in a year?
My dad is a little skeptical about this. He really wants me to go to school, which I will. But overall, they're very supportive. My mom is supportive from being day one. She's like, if you love doing what you do, then you can continue doing it, and I'll support you. So she knows I've loved music since I was a little kid. So yeah, she doesn't really have a problem with it. My sisters, my family is actually good. It's just that my dad is against me focusing on music only, and he just wants me to go to school and I can do music on the side.
We're so concerned about people stepping into the entertainment industry. Is it just the money per se, or what is it that you think actually is making him a little?
I just think, I don't know, maybe he's just not that person. Like music, my dad is just not into those things. Entertainment, basically. It's not even about the money or anything. But when you really sit down with him and tell him that, yo, Dad, this is what I love, and when he listens to the music, you can tell that he knows that my daughter's actually good in this, but I still wanted to go to school.
I still wanted to go to school.
Exactly. My dad is the type of person who wants to see me swinging behind a chair in an office type of thing, know. But I mean, that can happen with my music. So
definitely, so you're running your own empire. You're starting your own empire.
So he really needs a lot of convincing. So yeah, that is another person I need to prove wrong. That yo, dad, I got this.
And your first show? Do you remember your first show? How did it go?
My first show was actually. My first performance was in Swaziland, but it wasn't really an official performance. It was my cousin's birthday, and
that's a performance.
But I mean, it was just family all over, so it was more like I'm in my bedroom because like I'm just used to them. But then my first performance in Sandton, it was really great. It was at the booth in Sandton. Like the people were so great. Like they actually related to my music, and then my second performance at Kantari, it was also great. I actually had girls buying me shots like, yo girl, you're actually good. I was like, thank you, I tried.
Some black girl magic. You do more than try.
I do.
So what inspires your music? What would you say inspires you and your music?
Sometimes it's not even things that happen to me. It's things that happen to people who are around me. So I think I'm inspired, and I feel like putting it out there for some people, they actually relate to it. Sometimes it's not even about relating to the music. Some things, like some music lyrics, let me say, change people's thinking, you understand? So if I put it out there in a song, and then maybe someone was going to commit suicide over it. You understand? They actually change. I'm not saying I've put it out there, but I'm working on my EP. So there's a lot of things that actually inspire me. Everyday life. So yeah.
Talking about your EP, what can we expect on it? Just a little bit.
Ooh, I've had people being on my neck, so I'm really not going to say, but it's coming soon.
Just a little bit.
But actually the teaser will be out next week, I promise. It's called Wake Up. That's the single. No, it's actually a teaser. It's a track.
Okay. Wahana ne? You think no to
wow,
like
the way I
did. And it's not coming out. Like I'm really trying to just get a little bit more than Wake Up.
I'm sorry.
I tried. I tried.
I'm sorry.
Definitely tried. So far, do you have a song that you absolutely love that you've written and recorded, and why is it so? What is it about that song?
I'm in love with this track, but I haven't recorded it. I've only written it, and I already have a beat to it.
Right.
So now I'm waiting to just go into studio and record it. So yeah, I really love it so much, and I feel like this time around, people, when people think, she's the baddest, she's always rapping about boys and liquor and that. Yeah. And it's actually going to be a changer, because this is, I actually love it. It's deep. I know that a lot of girls will relate to it.
Is it about love?
It's about love and heartbreak, everything in just one song.
Is it about these douchebags that break our hearts?
Of course, it has to be. But this time around, we're actually sugarcoating those words, you understand? Not actually making douchebags feel like douchebags. But they are douchebags.
But you sugarcoating it.
Exactly.
But you should hear like a
No, but it's gonna be a great track.
So did you personally experience some heartbreak from someone that actually made you like, I'm gonna write a song about you?
Yes. I can actually drop a whole album about this person that broke my heart, but I'm not ready yet. No.
Okay, we need that album. I think you and CIYAH should come together, because CIYAH went ahead and annihilated her ex-boyfriend on a song.
Are you serious?
Girl.
But I don't want to annihilate him. I just want to put it out there that you really hurt me, fam.
A whole album?
I can do that.
A whole album?
But I'm just not ready yet.
You're not ready yet? So when it comes out, you're going to be...
Yeah, a lot of girls are going to cry. A lot of niggas are also going to cry. It's just going to be so sad.
Everyone's going to be talking about you, letting you know that, you that guy. Let's get into the next song. It's called No Fear. Let us know what's No Fear about.
I actually had a friend who was telling me, like, these days people like being who they are not, especially on Instagram. and like social media is very different from a person, like reality. So I was trying to stress out that point, that if people shouldn't try so hard. I mean, people should love you for who you are, not for who you are in social media, and then you're just gonna come at me like, no, I don't have the car that you saw on Instagram. Then why did you put it up? Why are you trying to make people love you for something that you don't have? So it's all about being real and not fearing being real.
Okay. Be honest.
Exactly.
Okay. CIYAHs in the building, +27792544329. Any questions, send them through. Swaziland has taken over the studio this hour. These are names like listening to the show right now, and also listening to CIYAH. She's like, it's very nice to hear a lady representing the world of hip hop, because it's not so easy at the end of it. But she's standing your ground, so she says shout out to you for that one.
Oh, thank you. Shout out back.
So, what's your writing process? What do you do?
And actually, it depends. Sometimes I'm in a mood where I just make my own beats, and then I tell my producer like, yo, I want it to sound like this. And then usually my mental acumen is high after 12. So I don't know, I get so deep and get so emotional, and then I start writing. After 12, actually, you can find me in my bed writing so much. And then those are the things, like after 12, that's when I write about the real stuff, the deep stuff. And then during the day, I just come up with punchlines, the stupid ones, and somewhere where I can just make a track really sound nice. Otherwise, it really doesn't matter if I have the beat or I don't. I just write.
So you just write.
Yeah.
When you say 12, do you mean 12 midnight or like
12 midnight? Oh my god, 12 midnight. Because 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. people really are emotional. I don't think I'm the only one. Like, we all up in our feelings, so it's just best to like let it out and just write it. Oh my god, I guess
and then when it comes up, that's when I sit down and like write it down and put it out into process, so I'm not one of those who has like a specific time.
No, it's
to do all of that.
During the day you even have TV to watch and your mind is off things, but when you're in bed now, you're alone and there's a lot of thinking, and I really can't sleep at night. Like, it's hard for me to sleep.
So you're a night owl.
Exactly.
So you work better at night.
I think, that's why actually God was like, take this gift, my child, because you're just going to be working at night. Performances, artists work at night. People should understand this.
That is very true. So what's the current state, the music industry in Swaziland right now? What is it like? Is it supportive to its artists?
Very supportive. But then we have a lot of upcoming artists in Swaziland. Like, Swaziland is changing. Like, the hip-hop game in Swaziland is actually music is changing in Swaziland. Because, in a week, there's someone coming up like, yo, you're a rapper too, type of thing. So I feel like Swaziland is really going somewhere with this music thing.
So what do you think could change? What's the one thing that's a negative that could change?
I feel like people in Swaziland should start working together. Artists should start working together and swallowing their pride. And what else? I feel like, I don't know, we need more of like platforms where we can actually put our music out. You understand? Like maybe more radio stations, like TV shows that can actually air outside of Swaziland. Yeah, type of thing.
So a little bit more exposure.
Yeah.
All right. I see that. Who are you listening to right now? Whose sound are you liking a lot right now?
I really can't say. Maybe I like my own sound because
that's good.
Because I haven't been listening to someone who can inspire or do anything. It's just been music here and there, But yeah, so far I don't think I've been listening to someone who can actually inspire me like that.
I like that. As long as the fact that you said yourself. I like that, because so many people just don't add themselves in that list.
Is it? And it's actually sad, because if you don't believe in yourself, then no one will.
Definitely so. Have you had any down moments where you're just like, am I really doing this? Is this ready for me? Why am I here? And how did you bring yourself out of them?
Actually, yeah. There was a point where I don't know. yo, this is really funny. But there was a point where I was like, oh my God, why are people attacking me now? Type of thing. You understand? I went for a radio interview, and I feel like what I said about Swaziland was that we don't like stuff that we have there isn't enough. You understand? So people just twisted my words somehow, and I don't know. I was able to be all over social media like, yo, why you underestimating your people and stuff? And I was like, that's not what I said. And you know, when people are just out there negative and you're thinking maybe when I release my music they're not gonna like it, or they're just gonna have negative vibes towards it. But then I was like, again, no man, I didn't say stuff like that. So I know what I said, and still I'm good, so I should just continue going on, like, you know,
this is me, accept me or don't.
Thank you. So you see,
accept me or
but
don't.
so far I haven't really gone through anything extreme.
Okay, that's
but
good. Well,
I think no, I think it will, because the more you grow, the more challenges you actually come across. Okay, but you've been able to pull yourself throughout that, knowing that you are great. Yeah. So another person that I think is great and I think you should collaborate with, she goes with the name of Rouge. So I hoping you collaborate with her sometime soon. Ooh, she's a very good rapper.
She's the one, eh?
She is the one. She's actually one of the people I respect in South Africa. Female rappers, like, yo, hats down. Yeah, she's good.
She's good.
Very.
So let's get into a song. She's featuring Nomuzli on this one. It's called Mbongo Zaga. Coming back with more of CIYAH right here on Utopia. Traveling to Swaziland, not Swaziland, Tanzania. Her name is Rosary with Up in the Air. Ay, Swaziland is all up in me now, eh?
Yeah, we get the juice in the south.
She goes with the name of Rosary, and that is her with Up in the Air. And before that, DRC and South Africa coming together. Rouge featuring Nomuzli is called Mbongo Zaga on TransAfrica. So what do you think of those three ladies?
I feel like they're changing the game.
Yeah.
Actually letting people know that, yo, we can actually take over too. Type of thing.
Yeah.
She's very Rouge, especially. She's very strong.
Yeah.
Lyrically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're actually great.
Yeah. So who are you wanting to collaborate with anytime soon?
I would definitely, with the females.
Anyone.
Oh, anyone.
Yeah. Let me know.
With the females, I'd definitely go for Rouge.
Yeah.
And then, because I feel like she would actually give you a challenge. Like, she would, you know, if you're like, okay, can we please do a track? And you know she's gonna spit hard, so it's actually gonna give you that, you know, that zeal to actually go and write. Yeah, so yeah. And then with males, I feel like I would love to collaborate with Shane or
Shane Ego.
Yes,
that new album of his is something else.
It's lit, hey.
Yeah.
And then because he's real, I feel like with the, like, I don't know. It's just, he's just too real. So I feel like collaborating with him would bring out emotions, you know. Not that sounds deep. Wrong. Yeah, not it sounds so wrong, but yeah, type of thing. Now when I'm writing, and then with Pretty Ugly too, he's very good. Like, he's actually jumped in the game, and his, you know, very great. So those are the people that I'd love to collaborate with.
So Angola, South Africa, Swaziland. Yeah,
you know, it'd be lit. Actually,
that'd be nice.
To hear
DRC as well. Girl, we see you. And what awards are you aiming to put in your cabinet?
What do you mean?
Like, so if you're to be nominated for something, what would be like your biggest achievement in terms of an award? Like, which award would you definitely be like, yes, I'm gonna run around with this on the streets and let people know that I got it. So what would it be? Would it be like an Afrima? Would it be what award would it be for you that would be like, yes, I made it, I don't need anyone else's recognition now?
That is actually one of the hardest answers, like hardest questions. I can't even answer it.
Hi. How?
I really don't know him. I feel like it's just so many things. Like so many things that I want in so many sections. So I don't know.
So okay. What is it that Sia wants? What does Sia want?
Sia wants to be a legend, like you know, in the music. You know how Nikki came in the game and changed everything. Nikki can murder a guy and a girl. It's not about being a female rapper. She's a rapper. You understand? And then there's female rappers that, you know, they feel intimidated if a guy would come and then, you know, like, yo, freestyle and murder him. They'd actually be like, no, I can't compete with guys right now, type of thing. So I want to be that person who grows so hard, like, you know, so much, and I don't want to fear anybody in the industry. I just want to establish myself. So basically I feel like being the best rapper, I mean, that's what you want. Yeah, you want to be a legend. Exactly. And what is it that you have to work on? Like, what traits do you have that you believe that you have to work on to get you to that legendary status? I feel like I'm improving in my writing. Like, because as an artist you can't just write about papers and plastics and like you're crazy. You need to, like, there's a lot of literature in it, poetry and stuff, so you need to think about all this, because people actually think being a rapper is just rhyming words, and people need to relate. You need to have a storyline and everything. So I feel like I'm actually improving in my writing. Okay. Because I've seen the way I write in my EP. It's great. So if I improve in my writing and being shy, I'm actually shy around people. And people don't understand. You know, when they see me on social media, like, yo, and you know, when you just videotape yourself doing some freestyle, like, yo, that's heated, and they expect you to do that. When you see that, I mean, like, oh no, I'm scared of people, guys. So I feel like I need to actually improve in that too. Like, open up just a little bit more. Yeah. Or get an alter ego. Do you have an alter ego? No, not yet, but I think she's growing. Okay, I can see that happening with you. But it's always you shy types that come out with these, you know, you come out to us and he's like, okay, we see you. Yeah, we try. You make sure that we see you, and then you leave a lasting impression as well. So, see, I have $1 million question for you. Yeah. I can't exactly give you the $1 million. I can't exactly give them to you, but here at TransAfrica we play 100% African music, right? So I want to know what it means to you to know that you have this platform. It means, I can't even put it in words. If I'd rap about it, but being on TransAfrica, right? TransAfricaRadio, it's like, I feel like it's a step, like, when you're growing into something, it's like a ladder, like to the top. So I feel really special. I feel loved. I feel like my music is actually growing by being recognized by you guys and you having me here. It's so great. And I'm actually nervous right now because it looks like you're gonna kill me. But yeah, I really feel like I'm gonna kill you. I feel so special. Like, no one just jumps into like radio these days. So I really feel great, and I really appreciate being here. Thank you. So what's happening for you? Like, what's happening? Where can we see you? Where can we find you? Today I am performing at Booth Santon. Yeah. And then on social media, I'm Sia, like just CIYAH. Okay. On Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook. That is where you can actually get my links to my tracks and keep up with me basically in my music. Yeah. So yeah. So that's where you find Sia, SCIYAH. Yes. And then on Twitter, that's CIYAHs. Yes. Okay, I remember that. CIYAHs. Thank you so much for coming through, young lady. Thank you so much for having me. All the best. A great honor. For your performance. All the best for the future. Do recognize us when you get that award of yours, Of course. Come show us. Shout out to y'all. Okay, we're playing out with Reflexing. Do me a favor, right? Give me your best radio link with introducing your song. Radio link. Yeah, so do the most with introducing your song right now. Flexing. Oh my god.
Don't be nervous.
I swear I had it, but then you just looked at me like, okay, I'm waiting for that bomb.
Yes, girl.
Introducing flexing, right?
Introducing flexing.
Oh my god, like a radio personality too?
You can do it like CIYAH.
Oh, okay.
Do it like CIYAH.
Okay, this is CIYAH from Swaziland, and this is...
You forgot your own song.
I wanted to say it in a sexy way.
No. Okay. Wow, she forgot. Wow.
Oh my god, no, I wouldn't forget my track. Anyway, this is CIYAH from Swaziland, the baddest rapper, the illest rapper, and this is Flexing featuring Size Killer.
Hey, 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 hey.
This is TransAfrica Radio. This is TransAfrica Radio.